Congratulations go to Gunther on his 100 days as champion. Your World Heavyweight Champion Gunther kicks off Raw this week. He says he's still the world champion after losing to Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel, and he doesn't live in the past, so he's looking forward to Damian Priest. Priest then interrupts Gunther. Gunther says Priest is, and will be nothing more than, street trash. Priest says he understands why people feared Gunther before, and he's had his doubts, but he would still be champion if it wasn't for Finn Balor. He says Gunther's aura is starting to fade little by little, especially after losing to Cody, and now he's just a man and he's beatable. Ludwig Kaiser then interrupts and says Priest should never doubt the ring general, and he isn't even worthy of being in the ring with him. Gunther then stops Kaiser and takes his mic away as Priest drops Ludwig, and the ring general simply walks away. Kofi Kingston blames Xavier Woods for not helping R-Truth last week on Raw. Woods catches Kofi apologizing to Truth, but then Pete Dunne interrupts them. Dunne has a problem with Truth, calling him Butch, and Kofi steps up to him as Woods tells him to stay out of it, but he doesn't listen. Woods then walks away from Kofi once again. The Usos and Sami Zayn are backstage, and Sami asks Jimmy if he has a problem with him. Jimmy says he has no problem, but Sami has the problem, and Jay breaks things up between them. Jay says they should both say something nice about each other, and Sami says Jimmy looks nice, and he likes the chain he's wearing. Jimmy tries to think of something nice to say about Sami, but he has nothing. No YET. Jay tells them they all have to be on the same page for Survivor Series, and War Games for the OG Bloodline versus the New Bloodline. Zayn says that has the perfect partner to be the fifth man, and he'll unveil him soon. Pete Dunne defeats Kofi Kingston after Xavier Woods argues with Kofi and distracts him. Finn Balor gets in the face of Dominic Mysterio for failing to become #1 contender to the World Championship. Balor says it's all Dominic's fault that Damian Priest is one match away from becoming champion again. Dominic says it's not his fault and Balor is just mad because he beat Priest, which is something he could never do when he was closer to becoming world champion than he's ever been. Sami Zayn tells Seth Rollins he is the fifth man for the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series. Zayn says he knows Rollins and Roman Reigns have some bad history after the Shield, but they are still brothers and family and always will be. Rollins says it's never going to happen because he spent too long working to take down Reigns. He says Reigns is nothing but a selfish tyrant, and anybody would be a fool to stand by his side, especially Zayn after all he did to him. Sami, thank you, I appreciate you. The answer's no. Seth Rollins turns down War Games. Braun Breaker as the fifth man could be very interesting. Could Rey Mysterio be the fifth man? Damian Priest defeats Ludwig Kaiser. After the match, Gunther comes out and stares down Priest. The Miz and Final Testament have taken out Wyatt Six. I will never join forces with a wannabe Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins to Solo Sikoa.